It is Orktober 2024, people. Very excited about it. This also marks the second year of my channel. I've learned a lot doing this. It's a lot of trial and error, but we're learning on the way, learning on the job, so to speak. Um, Extremely happy about this upcoming October. We got a long schedule ahead of us, including an RTT, which I am headed to at the moment as we speak. And then after that, next week, we got the Battle for Salvation, running it back. I want to do the second one for myself. And then after that, I got a little break in the week. In the month rather, and then got the New York Open, which is another GT. So October is stacked, man. So we got a lot of work to do, putting together my finishing touches on my army. It's not in the most ideal condition as I want it to be yet, but they're there. They're very close. So it's been a long time since the Codex dropped. I've been running Dread Mob exclusively. I have played with the idea, the archetype of running some bully boys. I would like to run all the detachments at some point. Even the big hunt, I would run that also. But so far, it's just been Dread Mob, me trying to perfect my tactics, switch out my units, switch out my what works, what doesn't work. My original incarnation had a Gorkanaut and a Morkanaut. They weren't, unfortunately, they weren't really pulling their weight, unfortunately, when in the games. They were at some points, but it was very inconsistent. Like the Morkanaut shooting specifically, because that's the anti-tank thing. And then it's essentially a minus, it could be a -1, because you can get cover at any given time, and then the Imperial armies just pop Armor of Contempt or something, and now it's -0, and then I'm hazarding myself for no reason. It's very inconsistent, and I was heavily reliant on that. And what happens is that, especially in this new season of Warhammer with the Pariah Nexus, I need movement. I can't be bogged down and trying to avoid all anti-tank stuff that comes at me, and then now I'm not scoring any secondaries or any primaries. It became a tax. It was a 295-point tax on something that I couldn't even use, essentially. So, we're back to the. I have a different archetype that I'm running. I'm reliant more on the big mech and the looters, which, if you know, has been my staple since like 8th edition. I was running looters, 15 looters at the time when I could run them. This is before they get attached to a character, but I was always running the shock attack gun mech as well, especially the super shock attack gun, which they had in like 8th edition, late. It was in the Dread Mob attachment, if you could believe it, too. That was, and then we had stratagems like Daka, and different other things like that, where you could just shoot again. Fantastic. So that, I've been doing that for a while. Even in the last Battle for Salvation, that's what I ran. So I'm sticking with that, and I tripled down on it. A lot of infantry I'm working with, and I think it's going to be good. Right now, we're going to the RTT to test the list. The final list submission for Battle for Salvation is tonight, and I have just enough time to finish this RTT and see what works and what doesn't. I can opt to change out anywhere from 80 to 100 points, and then fit something else that would be a little bit more efficient, per se. But we'll see. Depending on how the results go for today. I think we're going to do good. I think it's going to I think we're going to do well. I've been pretty much focused. I've all these different battles and stuff that I've been doing has been has been leading up to this. Like it's forming the almost the final incarnation of this list. It might not even be final yet because we're waiting to see what happens with these points, which never came out. I was kind of counting on these things because I need my mega knobs to go down or fix their rule. I don't care if they stay 40 points, but fix the feel no pain or something. You know what I mean? So don't do me like that. But I do think a lot of things need to come down. Uh, Def Dreads, um, Buggies, 1,000%, because for what they're doing and their own detachment, they don't even work in. It's terrible. So we got to do some things. Anyway, for the agenda for 2024, the Orktober, there's a challenge put up by one of our another Orc YouTuber or YouTube channel rather that assemble your army and like put it out, display it, take pictures of it. That's a lot. I don't think you realize how many orcs I actually have. I don't know that you have an idea or a concept how long I've been collecting orcs, exclusively just orcs. So that's going to be an undertaking. I can do what I can do. I can probably assemble what I can put my hands on right away. But even that, to put it like to lay it out on a dedicated area in that footage is going to be a large undertaking. But I'm up for it. So I'm going to put that on the agenda as well. The most important thing for me is to have the most fun. This is a release for me. Uh, at times I'd be like, maybe I should chill, fall back a little bit. But this makes me happy, so I won't. If there's something that makes you happy, keep on doing it. And right now, I'm the happiest because I'm in Orktober and I have 3 tournaments to do. Potentially more because there's a competitive league that things started and I'm already in it. Then there's an escalation league. I'm working out all month and then some. But then I'm also happy that my channel is still going. I'm still doing stuff. I'm still coming up with ideas. And before the end of the year, I'm going to have a significant amount of more content and better quality too. Like I said, learning on the job, working on my editing, sound design, even some animation too. I want to do that. I want to incorporate some Orkimation into my videos. Shout out to Low Rollers Club, man. This is my team, and we're showing up. I don't want to say en masse, but as far as the group is concerned and how many guys we got, we're at least 60% going to be at Battle for Salvation. Maybe get some jerseys made up. That's very nice. I like it. But shout out to all the war bosses, all the big mechs out there. We're still going. We're still grinding, and we're going to weather this storm of nerfs that have hit us recently, because we're still doing good. Even recently at the LGT, or which was like a few weeks ago, Orcs got second place. Come on, man. Uh, yes, we did go back to Warhorde, so it's like Index Hammer essentially. But I think we're still in a good spot. Uh, whatever little damage was done can be undone, and we can weather that storm. I have no. It doesn't bother me any. I played orcs in sixth and seventh edition, so you can't tell me anything. I have, you know what I mean. This is light work compared to that. Uh, at any rate, let's do it. Let's have fun. RTT, Orktober 24 RTT. We're going to go crazy. You know what time it is. Mob. Dread Mob. The list I'm using today is I dropped a unit of Grots. So instead of 4, I have 3. 20-man, 2 10-mans. And then I dropped 2 Mega Knobs. Free up 80 points. Also dropped the Def Dread with the Scorches. Now that 100 and obviously the last version of this list had the Big Ed Boss Bunker, which is a meme in itself. I dropped that. That freed up 130 points, 135 points. So, and also the Press Hit Faster. So that's another 35 points. That gave me 170 points. I was able to throw in a kill rig. Drop the Def Dread. That's 130 points. I was able to add in Beast Snagger Boys to go into the kill rig. And dropping the 2 Mega Knobs. This is 80 points. Zodrog, Wartsnagger, and just shuffled some points around, and we got an even 2,000 points, which I like because of OCD. I think we're going to be good. I think we're looking good. I have a game plan, and we'll see. I think that today will determine what stays or what goes out of my list.